Our next speaker is the first peer of the realm of the Muslim faith and founder and chairman of the Conservative Muslim Forum, Lord Sheikh of Cornhill.
Your Excellencies, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, in line with everyone else, I would like to congratulate Rami Ranger and his company, Mark Ltd, on being awarded the Queen's Award for Enterprise International Trade 3 years in a row. For a company to win the award once is very good, but to win it 3 times is indeed an outstanding success. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Ltd has a turnover in excess of £120 million, and it produces and markets world-class products. It proves that Rami Ranger, my dear friend, is not only a very good business leader, but he has the ability to will his staff to work effectively as a team. Rami not only has strong work ethics, but he also believes in strong family values. He receives considerable help from his wife Renu and other members of his family. The award, therefore, is not only for Rami, but also for his staff and also for members of his family. Now, Rami provides employment for people and brings in revenue for the country. This country is in dire difficulties, financial difficulties, and our deficit is in excess of £160 billion. Despite this, we have a AAA rating. We can overcome our financial difficulties by imposition of tax, by applying cuts, but importantly, for us to do more business in UK and overseas. I feel, therefore, that people like Rami Ranger and Mark Ltd can help this country financially and reduce its deficit. Rami, you're not only a successful businessman, but you're an extremely generous person, and you're involved in a number of community activities. Rami believes in building strong links between various racial and religious groups, and Rami is a patron of several organizations and promotes harmony between and peace between people. I have known Rami for several years, and I do say that Rami, you're not only a successful businessman, but you are a very good human being. And when I went to Amritsar, I particularly wanted to see Rami's father's statue, and I asked my driver to take me to Lawrence Road. Rami, and I'm sure this will not be the end of your achievements, and I'm very certain that your company and yourself will go forward from strength to strength. Thank you very much.
Our next speaker is the Member of Parliament for Harrow East and a former member of the London Assembly, the Honourable Bob Blackman MP.
Your Excellency, my lords, ladies and gentlemen, I too, in keeping with the evening of celebrating hat tricks, wish to just raise 3 issues with you. First, we celebrate with Rami, his family, and the whole company on the wonderful achievement of winning 3 awards in a row. But not only that, I think that is a shining example of what Rami, his family, and the whole Asian community have brought to this country as a spirit of enterprise and determination. And I was privileged to be at another function where Rami won yet another award. And I heard his heartfelt history. And it is a remarkable history of being able to come from absolutely nothing to build a brilliant company that is a superb example of what can be done in Britain. I thank Rami as well for what he has done for the Conservative Party in bringing forward people to be first-class candidates from the Asian community that can be not only representatives of the Asian community, but the whole of the British community. And that is a remarkable job, and I trust he will keep on doing it. And the third, of course, has been his good work for charities, the voluntary sector, and the wider community. And I just think I have one plea. I have one plea which I would ask you to endorse. Please, Rami, do not limit your activities to your company. Use your talents for the benefit of the whole of British industry, and let us hope that your talents are recognised by the British government and by the Queen, and further honours follow. Thank you.
Our next speaker is the Right Honourable, the Baroness of Rami MEE.
Good evening. Rami and Renu, I'm a woman of very few words. So all I want to say to you is what you've achieved is absolutely remarkable. And I think the foundation of your success is the kind of people, the person you are, and what you have done for the community as a whole. So many words have been spoken, but I very much hope that what you've achieved in business, you will continue to contribute to the community. And I know that your values, what you stand for, will be an inspiration to all of us. All I want to wish you all the best for the future, and may you go from strength to strength. And thank you for organising this wonderful celebration for all of us so we can actually rejoice in your success. Thank you.
Our next speaker is the Lord Lumba of Moorn Park, who is a Commander of the Most Excellent Order of the British Empire.
Your Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, so much has been said already tonight about Rami and his family, and I don't think I should repeat it. And also, it has been said that there are 3 points which politicians say, but my friend Tony Baldry already reduced them to 2, and I'm going to reduce them to only 1. And that is that Rami and his family are very good friends of ours. He is my neighbor. I have known him for a number of years now, and he's a gentleman. Thank you very much.
And next is the Member of the European Parliament for London, Dr. Syed Kamal, MEP.
Thank you very much. My lords, ladies and gentlemen, one of the great things about representing London in the European Parliament is the ability to boast about how wonderfully diverse our great city is. If you look at the history of London as a global historic trading hub, and years later we became a hub for communities from all over the world to celebrate and to settle. And one of the wonderful things about that is that all those communities that came to London have made a contribution. And no person personifies that more than Dr. Rami Ranger. Rami, I think we should all thank you, first of all, for your generosity tonight in sharing your success with us. I think we should thank you very much for the contribution that you make to London, but also to our great country. And finally, I think we should thank you for the inspiration that you are to all of us. Thank you very much.
At an Indian event before, I have 2 extra speakers to introduce. This has never ever happened before. Will you please warmly welcome, who has a special message from Boris Johnson, Kulbir Ranger.
Excellency, lords, ladies, gentlemen, friends, family, my nanima, everyone who's here this evening. I've never known someone so humble to walk off the stage while receiving a standing ovation and not notice it. But you know, that's the mark of Rami Uncle as I know him. And I have thought about coming on this stage that I may be dropping the average age of the speakers this evening. But I am the last ranger. I am who stands between you and dinner. And I am indelibly linked to Rami Uncle because we do share the same name. His achievements are vast. You've all heard about them. You've heard what he's done. You've heard what he's achieved. But I want to say what he's done for me, and actually what Boris said to me, because there is a sense of personal attachment that one Ranger has to another Ranger. Why wouldn't you? And there's been an issue where wherever we've gone, wherever I go, I know somebody comes up to me and goes, "Are you Rami's son?" And I have to actually break with a sense of disappointment that I'm not. I try to back it up by saying, we're very good family friends. He's known me all my life, but it just doesn't seem enough. It doesn't seem enough because of what he's achieved, what he's done, how he's left an indelible stamp on not just our community, and not just this city, this country, but internationally known. And when parents look at their children, they say, "Sada na roshan karoge tusi." And the translation of that means, "You will make our name shine." Rami has not only made his name shine, he's made our community shine and himself shine. And when I said to Boris, you know, I was coming here this evening, and he said, "Ranger." I said, "Yes, Boris." "You're going to Rangers event?" I said, "Yes, Boris." "So there'll be 2 Rangers there?" I said, "Yes, Boris." Boris is quick on these things normally. He said, "Tell Rami." He said, "Tell Rami, I thank him. I thank him for everything he's done. I thank him for everything he's done for community." Because, as Rami Uncle said, this is a moment of not just business when we are struggling in terms of the economy and business and trade where Rami is a shining light, but in community, the thing that binds us together, the things that we value, the thing that makes us feel more proud than anything else when we stand together as strong communities. So thank him for community. I said, "Boris, do you really want me to say that?" He said, "If you get a chance, do." So I am. And on behalf of my family, my grandparents, the people who've built our community in this city, this country, the people who left India, the people who have struggled for decades, the people who came into different cultures, established themselves and became successful, Rami is that guiding light and his name is a beacon. I thank Rami Uncle, Rami Ranger. Thank you very much.